So, Simon, a fantastic 2-0 home win against fellow promotion favourites and challengers, Raynes Vale. We looked extremely organised from the off, and obviously scoring early helps.
Yeah, I'm delighted with it, like from front to back, from start to finish. It wasn't a complete performance, but it was certainly a 96 minutes of a performance where we battled, we played with quality, we had lots of energy, went all the way through. We gave them problems, we stopped them playing. So yeah, I'm delighted with every single one, and the substitutes came on and did their job again. So we're in fine fettle at the moment, and I couldn't be happier than the performance tonight.
Yeah, and a few of the fans I know before the game were a little nervy with the challenge, but obviously Delroy mentioned in Saturday's interview about telling the guys that this is the chance to prove themselves and step up to that challenge, and they really did, because it looked like our most complete performance of the season so far today.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. It's not really complete. There's still some things. We're still a work in progress, I think, and we can't get complacent with what we've done. So we'll keep pushing on. But no, these games. I mean, last year we didn't perform well against the guys that are in the top six, and it's something we talked about right from the start of the season. And these guys at the moment are right up there. They're one of the form teams in the league, without doubt. And they gave us some difficulties, but we really handled it. I thought our pressing was magnificent, our organisation. And then when we had the ball, we really hurt them. So, as I said, just delighted, really.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, with the pressing, a fantastic sort of energetic start to that second half, and the press really proved successful with the Raynes Vale keeper with sort of a poor pass attempt, and Tyler managed to nick it in there and slot into an empty net, and it sort of shows the hard work is paying off.
Yeah, the pressure's good now. I mean, beginning of the season, we had a few guys who, were a bit short fitness-wise, and weren't able to do it. And so, when you adopt that strategy, which we don't every single game, but sometimes it works. And certainly, Raynes Vale are a passing team, and we felt the best way to go against them would be to press them, and it worked. A good passing team that gave the ball back to us, and we hurt them on when we got the ball. So. No, just a great effort. We're in good shape, I think.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, the legs weren't there maybe towards the start of the season, but definitely are there now. We looked really strong and got back into our shape early, and really were quick in getting back in transition, it looked like.
Yeah, well, that's a big thing for me. It always has been. My team sort of need to be fit, need to cover the ground, need to cover the kilometres. And so it was a bit frustrating for me early in the season, just trying to get people fit and ready. I mean, a lot of them missed with injury and time off and stuff in the summer. So we still got some to go, but at this stage it's proven effective, and obviously the results speaking for themselves at the moment.
Yeah, and it was definitely a real team performance in that second half, defending with Sam Ashton who's playing as a striker, getting back towards the back post and heading away from sort of a left back position, and defenders putting their body in the line, and Aaron Watkins with another fantastic save to keep a clean sheet there. Yeah,
it was kind of the one big chance they had. It was a wonderful save again. We're like, where did he get that from? He pulled that one out. But I would have felt if they scored, it probably wouldn't have been fair, really. I mean, although that was a good chance, we really thoroughly earned the clean sheet tonight, and obviously the good performances need that as a foundation. I did say to them, I felt we could score against them. And I did say to them, if a clean sheet tonight will actually equal 3 points, not one, and so it proved, fortunately.
Yeah, and as you mentioned in previous interviews, with it being a real team contribution, we saw that tonight with even the subs who had come on for even just a few minutes were running tirelessly out there, and it seems like there's real cohesion.
Sorry, and they may feel that they're not contributing too much. 10 minutes here, 5 minutes there, but for me, it helps either close the game down or chase it, and I appreciate every contribution. And I think we don't have any egos in this side. That's something on the recruitment, we've got very honest boys this year. We want to play for this club for the right reasons, and my door isn't being knocked down for people who are at the side or on the bench or anything. So no egos, and long may that continue.
And as we look ahead now to Saturday, another tough game against AFC Portchester, a recently promoted side, I imagine you expect them to be hungry and to challenge us, seeing our sort of run of games that we've gone on here.
Yeah, I mean, I think they would have they'd be up there by the end of the season, well backed financially. I know that, and they're used to winning football matches, so you can't discard that at all. And we won't. We'll do our homework, and I know a fair bit about them already. Went to watch them last year, etc. So they're a big old squad, lots of experience, some really good players. And a good unit with a good management team. So we're going to have to be every bit as good again on Saturday. And like I said, there's no complacency here. We'll prepare properly and make sure we're ready for it.
Yeah, and as we saw yesterday in the next round, the FA Trophy, another home fixture. So the fans are a bit disappointed. There's no big away day, but a tough on position in a Step 3 side in Walton and Hersham.
Yeah, I just knew we'd get a top Step 3 side again in one of the cups. If we'd have beaten Whitehawk in the FA Cup, we'd have been playing Walton and Hersham anyway. So yeah, I know Billy well, and he's done a great job there, and they're a fantastic unit. But they won't necessarily envy coming here and playing us with the way we're playing at the moment. So we'll go after it. But it's down the track. It's not even relevant at the moment. And I haven't even mentioned it to the guys. If they've seen the trophy draw, great. But it's certainly not something that I'm drawing their attention to. We've got to focus on Saturday and recovery for that.
And finally, I've heard a few rumours that you've got a certain superstition. So I don't know if you want to elaborate on that a little bit. Yeah,
I've always been superstitious. But I've got one where if we win, I have to wear the same clothes. So obviously it's getting a bit, there's a few of them now, a few weeks we've been doing that. I do wash it, by the way.
That was going to be my next question.
Yeah, it's just hard to turn around in time for these. So if anybody's wondered why I'm wearing the same gear every week, that's why. But yeah, long may it continue. I said to the guys, I'd like to be wearing this in February, freezing my whatever off. But yeah, I'm happy to do it. And I just need to get the washing and the turnaround sorted so I'm not stinking all over the place.
Well, hopefully we see you wearing the same outfit for the rest of the season. And thank you for your time.
Thank you.